Picks now in the window, so he can have a faster rotation as Vitality patiently wait. That is Tizian. He's on the way now, as is the bomb. We've got Super Mario Brothers in the apartments. Shots though, he'll be quietly trying to get some shots in from the back. Got a big moving to that short pillar now as the bomb is slanted. Tapson holding the window, and it'll be
using good utility here, but they're just dry peeking out. And Apex is able to find a kill on Tapson, but he's quickly dealt with. RPK still stands at the catwalk though. He's able to find one, looking for more. But Zywoo will actually help him out. Gets one of his own onto XANTARES. But at this point, looking pretty good for Big. Clearing everything out quite well. Leaves just Masuta at that market entrance.
It's going to be a tough one. It is a pretty damn good weapon in terms of like moving around these close. That was more of a macro sort of moment where we see the entire team planning around a certain push that they like to make, that the Vitality side clearly like to make. And what's interesting too about that push, whilst we see this eco play out, is something that I've been highlighting a lot recently. Is like one of my favorite pushes on this map at the moment is that smoke you throw
that's so smart.
From CT spawn, and it smokes the end of the B apps, and then you get to molly and flash in towards the kitchen. But
they don't have many nades to support each other. However, Shox is in an excellent ninja position. Masuta spots them. He gets that first contact. And Big, they're reading it as if it's a retake A setup. They may not clear this position from Shox. This can be so instrumental in trying to win the round for Vitality. Shox, he emerges now. Finds one, looking for more. Zywoo is there to support him. Shox, though, still kicking here at this default position, and Zywoo and him tear it apart.
Both teams playing around the extremities. Here's a mix-up, putting some mid-pressure on now, Vitality, because it has been free, but Big, they hit that B-side super fast. Tizian's in there, causing all kinds of problems. Tapson's made his way up catwalk, and Team Vitality, they're going to lose again.
Big flash in the pan for Vitality. Flash in the pan.
One quick thing else.
Scrim play coming out from Big, a fast one. Tabson's already out the out the ramp, and he's able to find one there. Gets Shox in the palace position as well, but Masuta on the bomb site getting mollied out. 3v3 situation breaking down here. Tabson flashing for himself on forward. Will he be challenged though? Players are all over the place. Vitality have rotated in already, and Big, they just couldn't scale quick enough.
Pace though that we're seeing from Big. There's so many slow rounds. We're getting super fast rounds again. Searson trying to run through the cat smoke, and Zywoo's there to punish him. And this pace from Big, it may not last for too much longer, because so far it's being crippled by Vitality. That is a very important pickup, though, from Keto. Trying to enable his team onto the site, but Shox is connecting some beautiful shots there with the AWP. He is on bright and early here today, leaving just Tapson alone in the 1 versus 4. Oh my god, there's not much he can do. Shox is going to take the bomb alone top mids. Shox waiting, ready for this. Easy kill from him and Zywoo at the same time. That's the bomb dropped at the bottom of catwalk. Oh, Shox is just on point. I don't know that I've ever seen him so sharp right at the beginning of a series.
Yeah, so Big, they tried throwing the same B exec once again and using that to hopefully pull an over-rotation from Vitality. You could see that they wanted to take that late mid control, but it just didn't work.
That could actually benefit Big here. We'll have to see. Apex will have a look in from catwalk though, and that's kind of a problem. That does add additional players to this defense, and it's not going to work out for Big. Maybe they would have been better with a straight-up contact play on a pistol though. RPK on the raid boss, the P250 and Kevlar. However, the USPs here are raining in death and destruction onto this Vitality push, leaving just Shock. What he can do with this, if he's able to get this kill and get the bomb planted, he has to get this kill very quickly. It's Shox, so maybe he can do something here, but no, it looks like he actually
is to stop a bomb plant, and stacking gives you a 50-50 chance. Oh, this was supposed to be a big sneak, it looks like, to try to get that bomb out of that A site, but pushing Palace already is Searson to just find it, and that likely takes away any chance Vitality had in this round. Clean 5.
That's for that, and then they're pushing you, and then getting a kill early in the round, and you haven't been able to even run your game plan yet. It's just very oppressive to be against something like that. A side in the second half, and they're going to go straight for it. Oh, the damage is enormous from Tapson, and it's a 4 versus 3 in favor of Big now. Vitality with a lot of problems here. They'll have to find some kind of a way to recover. I'm not sure what that way will be, especially with Keto here from CT, from Ticket, able to do some damage. But Zywoo, he's still alive.
creating some space on the side, just as XANTARES did around those stairs earlier on. XANTARES now being taken out. No one else in CT after Keto was taken out. More lurk smokes from the CTs. There's a slight gap for Tizian to make his way forward with, which could catch Shox off guard, although surely he's not going to 180 here. Shox getting there with the second burst. Now, where is Sisson? That is the question. I don't think he has much of an idea, but it's awkward for Sisson to deal with this position with an AWP. Falls off. Now Shox has the info. Jiggling, dancing around.
Oh,
He would get there in time as well. How on earth has he done that? It was awkward.
Back to their well at A. Keto here to defend at triple now. Has an opportunity to find a lot. He's able to take down Masuta already. Good supporting flashes to keep him alive here at this position. And he's going for more, but he is eventually taken down by RPK. But the rest of the cavalry has arrived on the side of Big. They're already ready in position. But ZywOo on this lurk, this might be everything for Vitality. Moving up connector now, trying to find some more space. Oh, ZywOo's making the big brain play. He's able to find one. Can he get the other? Oh, just missing that player in the smoke. Does tag him. Pulls out the P250, but Surson finds the no-scope. And now RPK and Shox trapped at ramp. But they still have some...
But
Wait,
Shox is still running the gauntlet. He has dropped the bomb yet, and he's trying to sell the rotation, but RPK is going to be heard and flanked by Tizian. So maybe he wanted to play it.
Some kind of a plan, but it's not looking like there is much of a plan right here. Maybe I'm wrong. Masuta hitting people in the face. I guess that works. But XANTARES has a really good position here to deal with the connector swing. How much can he get out of this? Will there be a flash? There it is from Palace. That's beautiful. But XANTARES is still alive somehow. I didn't take any damage. Oh, good work from Keto.
Keto, yeah, he did way more than you would expect. He was in a really bad position, but this keeps things doable for Big now in a 2 versus 2. Quickly made to 1 as ZywOo plants the bomb. And again, that can be used as a one-way smoke. Trying to look over to the CT position and trying to find a 1v1 where he can. Now he has a lot of the information, if not all of it. He sees the location, looking for that second player. He's being touched by that molly, and he's walking into the CT position. He's seen them now. He's blind, and XANTARES will just about get that kill.
They're so in the zone at the moment. Every individual firing off. And once again, Keto, he can't really be tested. He's actually getting a lot of value from this triple position. Sisson as well is also just as formidable, if not more so, on that AWP. And Keto continues to ravage this push. This would really be quite incredible if he could even halfway find some success. But Keto, of course, who else will tied up the series by winning Mirage, and here we see them on the T side of Inferno, where Vitality are going to charge them down mid. They are looking to get in the action immediately. That bomb is on the stairs in a precarious position, and it needs to be recovered here by XANTARES, who is going to get shot in the back of the head by Apex, leaving Sisson on the lonesome in a 1 versus, well, 0 versus.
A huge firefight. And it'll start things off with RPK finding 1, but Keto and XANTARES are quick to respond, leaving Apex in the bomb site. He's supported by Shox here. And Big, they might not recognize that there are a couple more players here. They might think this is free for the taking, so if they're not careful about this, this could get out of hand rather quickly. And Shox starts it off nicely with 1, looking for more. They can't molly him out of that position. They don't have any more nades, but Apex, that's when he knows it's his time to strike. He's able to get another. Oh man, this is all falling apart for Big. Apex gets a second kill. It's just Tizian in the 1v3. Smoke going towards his position. He's forced forward. He finds 1, but can't find the trans that quick.
Look at this force buy though. It's basically just pistols. They focus on having max utility on every player, and they've tossed almost everything in the first 15 seconds. It's just Masuta left at the back of the A side here. Tapson with that M4 that he collected is going to be able to take Masuta down, but in swings RPK from Moto, looking to deal all of the damage, all that HE. Big damage there done by that one. However, there is still a solid advantage for Big here. They have control of the site. The only thing is that bomb is in no man's land, but it looks like Vitality are challenging forwards, and now it's just going to be ZywOo left in this position. In a 1 versus 3, he has a smoke. He could potentially try to smoke that bomb off. It is still in an awkward position here for the T's. They will put that forward smoke. And oh, there's actually a gap around the side of this. They must surely be checking this out though. And ZywOo's going to take down 1. There's just 2 left here for the French Titan as ZywOo presses in, using that smoke finally to cut off one of the angles here. Oh, they've got to be so careful. Tizian's so low. Any bullet would do him in, and he's got to be really cautious. He's trying to just occupy ZywOo's time as much as possible. while Searson plays around the top of the smoke there that Zywoo dropped. Zywoo elevates himself. There we go. Takes down Searson. Out comes the USP. He's got to be quick. He's got to force the issue. He takes him down. Zywoo gets this round as well. They would have a full buy here. And I think that's also part of the logic for them to make that decision. Oh, Tizian. Oh, that's a pretty big kill to get. Taking down one of the apartments. Every kill like that is really huge at this point for Big. They're going to be full buying next round. They're going to be trying to also just barrel into this B bomb site now. But Zywoo, how is he making this MP9 actually look like an M4 right now? That seems interesting. So just
as things start to stream in, he's got no grenades, can't offer any full flash or anything like that. Zywoo gets a chain flashbang, and Apex is there to deliver the first kills. They will successfully slow things down at the very least. Reposition, they're lining up for him, but XANTARES somehow takes out his teammate and Apex. Well, that's for the better. Allows him to plant the bomb, and they're on a 2 versus 2. He knows once rotated towards Ruins, he's got the flash to take the position. Shox has to fall back. Both CTs with a kit, and Tizian's coming in from the back, and they're going to line up for him. There might be a shadow here for XANTARES. Well, there's a player to be eliminated, and Tizian will not do the rest of it. XANTARES will kill him as well. 4 for XANTARES.
Again, towards A this time, though.
They scale really well up long, I have to say, and it might work out for them here. Oh, they take enormous damage, but they get the 1 for 2, and that's going to be job done. Now, what do they do from here? They don't actually even have to commit to A if they don't want to, especially now that Misuta's taken down Tizian with that MP9. Very precise stuff, and indeed, they don't commit. They actually fall back. They have a 3v3. All of the utility is gone for both teams, pretty much. They have 3 Molotovs, but Apex could end it here. They may not expect the push, and he's going to spray them down, and it's up to Searson now. 1 versus 2, and both the CTs coming up banana real fast.
Oh, there's a flash, and surely the swing's coming from the MP9. He'll deliver the first kill, though, Searson, and create some space himself with the Molotov. A sound Q, and he makes it look easy, like he's solo Q.
Because then Searson doesn't know where they are, and they can more effectively trade.
Oh, hello.
But this is something I think, like, I actually want to look at this, the demos, and see how Big are scaling up long, because I have never seen a team scale long as successfully and cleanly as they've been doing it reliably. Actually,
yeah, the smokes and FBs, because they're tossing their smokes in the archway in the library area, and so the only spot that the CGs can really peek is by the small pit moto area. It's
before Vitality can have information, so maybe Vitality are forced now to play more aggressively.
Yeah, Big's not playing games. They're not playing games right now. This is the finals.
Look at these 180s, man. Look at these pirouettes, baby. We're on the ice rink.
Yeah,
because of mouse accelerators is hard practice.
It's very helpful. Oh. Ooh, are we sensing desperation now for Vitality? That was quite the desperation push, it felt like. Oh no! Big are actually just destroying them right now.
Yeah.
Straight up destroying them.
This feels like the storyline of so many big games where they can start off slow, but once they get going, there's just nothing you can do. There's so little that can happen. And it's interesting this time, at least, was different in how they got in the game, was a couple of set plays. But now they've inspired confidence in their players, and Searson's flanking B with an op. From CT spawn, this is just crazy. This Vitality defense, Misuta's in such a great spot. Looks like Vitality are primed and ready to get this one. The bomb's down now, and good stuff from Misuta there. That round was actually all him getting that kill at apartments. If he didn't find that, this might have been another round for Big. And bring it to 8-7. That is some impressive stuff. And oh, they're taking a page out of Vitality's book with this aggressive play. XANTARES and Tizian connect with a couple of frags instantly. Apex challenging the pit here. Will find one. That makes things a little bit hairy for Big. Because, I think there might have been a route discovered by Vitality onto this A bomb site. XANTARES, he's still holding this position towards apartments. Will they expect him to be so pushed up? Oh, there's no way they think this. Oh, but he can't hit the shot immediately, and Shox is able to recover. 3-on-2 situation, and taps in. He wants to find something from the same well. Oh, the molly is there, though, and he can't find the flank. So it'll be a 2-on-3 retake, mostly from Pork, but Misuta's already here to meet it, and he's able to find the final 2 kills on the round.
Look at them just holding their nades out in the open, knowing Big is not going to peek on them.
Ooh, Tizian. Oh, he's just reloading in the smoke as 2 players pass him.
Full reloads.
Oh, wow. And they look fine right now. Tizian's going to go down into the smoke, and Zywo's still got this Mac 10. Out comes the P2000. Okay. Okay, Zywo's going to go down.
Insane.
It's a good thing XANTARES is having such a big game right now. Keto's called off. See if Keto can do something here with this AK. Looks like Citizen will actually bear the load, and he'll do so very comfortably as he picks up 2 initial kills towards Banana, leaving Vitality only with a possibility to quickly hit this A side of the map and just see if the explosiveness can yield something to gain the ground up towards this A site, and it might just be doing that. XANTARES stuck in the pit position. He's going to be able to get 1 headshot though. That's the bomb down on the ground, and right now Vitality are looking somewhat helpless. See if they can find anything here. XANTARES to finish it off, and he might be on third.
They got flashes, they got 2 smokes, they've got a Molotov. They can take position, have a pistol swing in, and things could just go from bad to worse like that. Now they've got 2 rifles. Oh dear. 3 versus 3. They picked the right site. Who knows what could happen? Keto really has to keep his health up here. The smoke to create space. You got to be careful about spraying so close to a smoke like that. If they respond, it's not going to be healthy for you. And they've planted the bomb. Running out of utility now as Shox jumps up on the barrels. Citizen holding an angle. They're kind of trapped where they are. XANTARES has got a Molotov to deploy as well, so they may be able to fix their problems here. Down goes the RPK. Leaves it to just Shox, but yeah, with the...
Might find a timing, actually, as this player backing up.
Oh,
whoa!
God.
All right, well, looks like Vitality were able to find frags across the map at this point.
I think they did a double nade.
Yeah.
Top Banana, and I just owned them. Satisfy things.
Oh.
Is he? He's actually found a... Oh.
Okay.
Footsteps will be heard by Keto, but he's blind. There's not much he can do. We've got Citizen now at the back of the site with the AWP. He needs the multi-frag. There's one. He sees 2 or 3. Going to create some space for himself. He needs to try and find some space for maneuvering. Flashbangs are high. He has no idea which direction he's facing now. Still alive for a time. Tabson is able to help out, and he's trying to do more, but he can't. That leaves XANTARES and Tizian either side of the site. 1 towards Ruins, 1 towards Banana. Bomb not planted just yet. And there's 10 seconds on the clock to do this. So will there be a swing? There will be, but from Tizian, but he'll take 1 in the face. That leaves XANTARES with a deagle versus 3. Trying to creep through the smoke. Hope and a prayer. This is not going to be easy for him, really.
Yeah, it would take a miracle, nothing short of a complete miracle for XANTARES to find success here. He'd have to be perfect on every single shot, and in quick succession as well, as he looks to make that first attempt. But Shox will take him down 16-11, and much like the first map, very back and forth, but it was
Big players on long. The question is, how do they deal with short? You can see that Zywu is ready to activate, and XANTARES is going to flick and take him out, of course. Still spotting Shox on that short position, but now if he can take Apex, perhaps he can pull these players away towards the B bomb site. Apex just running, spinning, pirouetting as well, and see, look at this rotation. They're all charging at XANTARES, and that's going to allow them to have better positions on the A bomb site as the bomb gets planted. Got some jumping frags attempted by Apex, but he won't quite make it there. Taps him through the smoke, doing great damage, but Apex is still alive, and he has a kit, so we've got to bear that in mind as well if he goes down where that kit is.
It feels like there's been so many good opportunities for Big between Tabson and XANTARES, but they couldn't get the kills. And now it's just going from bad to worse. However,
could be flash on forward, but he'll just go for the dry swing. Can't find anything, though. And Keto, he smells blood in the water right now, pushing on forward, trying to take down Zywu. But there are so many players to meet him. Excellent setup from Vitality there. Stop that play dead in its tracks.
that bomb is lost too. That means that they're pretty committed into this. There's no way to go back. They've got to frag out. All good damage there from Apex in the smoke, but oh no, Zywu and Apex will go down, and XANTARES picks up Masuta. Oh no, Searson and Tizian somehow now have the advantage against RPK. He's going to try to get the pace, or keep the pace high here as he flashes to move forwards, but with the MP9, you surely don't expect him to find a way to do this. They are weakened, generally speaking, but RPK is really stuck in the open, and he won't be able to...
them. And it's a full long hit coming out from Big. Timing is there, though, for Vitality. They're able to take the gun away. That's an excellent find onto XANTARES, usually the lurking player. So that actually gives Vitality a lot of information as well. They can move up to A now, knowing that that hard work is taken out, but still the weaponry is so in favor of Big. But as soon as I say that, RPK does find one of his own 3v3 situation. An AK has been recovered on Zywu. He has a flash as well. There is some space for them to get involved here. But Big are doing an excellent job at isolating these angles with good smokes and just great trades across the board. But Zywoo with the double spray down brings it to a 1v1 situation out of absolutely nowhere. There's a smoke on the bomb site as well. He can take this space for free right now if he so chooses. But he plays the waiting game, expecting tabseN to perhaps make a play through the smoke, holding that corner angle. And tabseN, he's playing this so safely, and Zywoo, he has no kit right now, so he has to really hurry with this. Has to pretty much find an instant headshot after finding the tap here. And looks like tabseN has scouted it out now. Oh, and tabseN does eventually take him down, but that's big. Looks like they're feigning long presence and a take. And they'll be heading right into Apex at the B side with the actual bomb. Alright, the long flood commences, and Shox is able to find a kill onto seyirler in the pit position. TiZian, playing around these smokes very well, actually, is able to get one, but now it's a 3-on-2 situation. That long exchange went very well on the Vitality side, and they're able to recover a rifle because of it. And now this retake becomes completely doable. Dampers, though, in such an advanced forward position, is able to find RPK. Now he just has to meet up with tabseN to try to defend this bomb site. 2-on-2. Still good nades on the side of Big. They should be able to slow this push immensely. But flooding out his Vitality, and instantly they take out both players.
Big's actually in a good spot to overtake this catwalk if their flashes are on point. But not enough as Zywoo gets a kill on Keto. He's able to fall back towards long. Now it's a retake game for Vitality.
Yeah, this is a difficult position. It's a great shot from Apex to kick things off, though. He's holding onto this position on the ramp. It gets really weird here now for Big. They're just lacking the numbers, and another kill is in favor of Vitality. Apex threatening to make it another one. As seyirler tries to escape this position, they're under so much pressure. It doesn't feel like there's anywhere that they can move, and it's just Apex is harassing seyirler. Now 5 players left alive. There simply can't be enough time for him to do this. masuta with another lethal shot.
Instantly flash for yourself and sprint out has been something that a lot of pros have been liking.
I'm going to go for a quick mid-explosion here. We'll see what they can do with it. Oh, Apex gets eliminated instantly. Maybe thought he had more time than he did there. Maybe he's thinking it's a B split, but they would be wrong. It's actually going to be this A split instead with CT and Catwalk. Great shots from Zywoo. You'd expect nothing less from him. masuta also still looking just as lethal with that AK-47 as he looks for the headshots, but it's key to find one there, and that will change everything. Now it feels like there's a chance in this round for Big. Although masuta will get, or rather, sorry, Keto will get challenged by RPK and trades and trades upon trades, but the bomb is lost, and that's the outside the window. Oh, he's going to drop, make a sound cue, and he just goes for it.
Right, this position. Very long time ago now. But here comes the charge from the T's. There'll be plenty of flashbangs, plenty of spray. masuta will take 2. And there's still some position for Vitality. Apex still waiting to create some space for himself. No transfer onto tabseN, though. So there are still some personnel on this bomb site. The bomb's being seen. Zywoo and RPK are on the way. seyirler going to creep outside the doors. This could be very dangerous indeed. tabseN's waiting, and down go the rest of Vitality, leaving Shox alone. He's been on this site the entire time. 1v2 with the AWP. Oh, so close to the flick. They're waiting for the peek from the window. Every time he fires, it's a chance for them to try and hit. He's got a Molotov to make things even worse. He's so close to that shot. How's he not landed it? That's so
Just be the pressure. Don't let them get the 2 ops. Keep them away from that as much as you can. You get some kills coming through again from Vitality. These teams are so good. Doesn't matter what they have. They're always dangerous. Keto holding on to Catwalk. Will fall back a little bit. Doesn't have to play so close. These players are spotted. Smokes in Keto's wake.
What smokes?
And it doesn't really seem like there's much left for Vitality to do here. I don't know if there's an AK for them, but they're actually just sitting on the boost. And they're actually going to kill onto Keto. Wow. That is so mad.
That is so much damage. Oh, no. Oh, what? They're going to take out every player.
They're expecting some kind of play. There'll be some flashes now as they look to swing. XANTARES makes his way downstairs or upstairs. He sees Zywoo. Look at the chain flashes just to take that one player out. They've taken plenty of position. RPK has to fall back to hold long, and indeed, TiZian will be lurking to stop a short rotation. Apex has been taken out, which leaves 3. masuta in CT spawn, along with Shox, I believe. RPK making it doable. Keto trying to find a awkward angle. That's a great burst from him. RPK now moving to that car position. The taps to burst will leave only Shox in CT spawn. Two heavily tagged players, but the round will go the way of Big. That
Is coming out. It'll be Masuta with the UMP. He has to come up absolutely huge for his team, and he will find nothing. Perfect flashes to support, but Apex with the auto shotgun is only going to be able to find one. Such damage, but just the one frag. And it all's up to Zywoo now. 1v3. A couple of these players are tagged rather low, so this scout can find a couple one-shot kills, but it looks like he'll opt for the deagle. All right, they're testing him. Flash over. XANTARES, he's out the window to meet him. Zywoo does so much damage, but he can't find anything there.
Are quite spread out as well. They've got a flash of their own on Apex, who's currently in the pit, and here comes that flash. So here comes the burst from Vitality. RPK's the team flash though, and look how many people are swarming from Big in the same position.
Oh,
the
my
flags are still coming in
goodness.
from Masuta, who's going crazy with two and really changing the fortunes for Big.
Maybe Vitality are expecting just one, and indeed the first strike. Oh, that's good damage! And all of a sudden, this Deagle of Tizian, this starts to be a problem! And you know what? Shox is really weak. This is looking amazing right now for Big. Tizian still holding this position, taking pot shots with the Deagle to see what he can find, and he's got himself another one! And they are getting absolutely destroyed here by this force buy from Big. It's just Shox left with 6 points of health as he looks to rotate through T-spawn. But you know what? Keto is on his way as well in the upper dark position. He's going to have an angle on this. Shox may not consider this position, and indeed he won't. Keto is going to
Force the issue there. But they'll still have a chance in this round. They still have some decent utility, but that'll make things a little bit more difficult. Tabson just drive-by attack onto Apex, but oh, wait, okay, the B hit commences. XANTARES in the car position, has to come up huge, finds 3 kills to stop it all. And this is now not looking good for Vitality. It's just Zywoo, but he's tagged down to half HP, and Surson is relentless in attack.
Some of Vitality, but not all. Masuta heading towards long, and there's that grenade from that car position. But with no one, with an early Molotov, Tizian will get taken out by Apex. Holding angles in case of a re-peek. And how on earth has that happened? I don't know if Shock's looking at the radar, looking at a teammate or something, but Keto should never be surviving that situation. That's really going to force the hand of Vitality now. With no map control, they have to go fast.
Tabson's in a great angle, and he's going to easily take down Apex. He's done maybe too much damage there. Oh, the flashbang follow.
Oh my goodness.
How does no one die? The assistants ready to try and remedy the scenario. Only one left though, but for...
In a good spot.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh.
This is perfect. This is perfect for Keto. Oh, it's so perfect for Keto. He played that.
Sending it down middle now. Good flash to get Surson off the angle, and he'll be able to pick up the opening kill. So, it'll be Tabson to try to contest, but this is just so fast from Vitality. At this point, it'll be so hard for Big to get back into this round. Tabson trying to play around this smoke here at the ramp, but it won't work out in his favor, and it looks like Big, they might already have to call for the save in this round here. XANTARES tagged low, Shox from downtown, sniping Keto as he's trying to...
Tabson to play off of afterwards, but that may not come into play. Some headshots from RPK, and Citizen may have something to collect a little later on. One must be careful though. Because Shox is still lurking, smartly jumping past the angle. Always good at doing that. But he can't retrieve the weapon. Baiting, but there's 180 from Shox. He's ready for this. Citizen's picked up the rifle now, and there'll be 2, or maybe there won't be, because Apex...
Oh, this nade! Oh, it lands behind him, but this is looking like an easy cleanup for Vitality in this round. 5 alive.
We're half by here. We'll see what they can do with this. Oh my god, that's so sick. The timing of that is so sick. And Tizian with the Deagle makes it even worse for Vitality. They're probably wondering what the hell's going on here. Another flashbang! Tizian gets the second kill out of it. That's unbelievable. Just as you were saying, Alex, there's always a plan from Big in these rounds. And again, the pistols reign supreme for Big.
Someone has to study these rounds. They do so much damage in these rounds, and now XANTARES has got the sound cues. He hears the footsteps. He hears the pitter-patter of scared Vitality players. XANTARES, shut it down. Surely we're going...
Vitality will get back into it at a fast pace. They're going to take a lot of damage trying to breach these long doors. RPK is going to make his way forwards into the pit, but just unable to get his feet on the ground there as he jumps across. And it's going to be a pretty pretty bloody affair here towards this long position. Seyson still holding on towards Kai. He will be removed from that position with...
Oh my
no,
goodness.
he actually won't. He's still going to be able to shoot from this. He actually has the benefit of the flames, and he's going to do it. 16-10. Big will force this grand finals, this best of 5 type of setup, and that's very interesting. Shox has to use a smoke to get out of this position. Definitely not ideal, but he will escape, so that's the most important thing. He has that P250 as well. Doesn't want to give that away. And in the meantime, the rest of Vitality start to press towards this A site, and it's fair to say that Big knows what's going on.
Ooh. Can they get the kills? That's a good start. Keto will take one from the back of the head. Gary and Misuta, though, are changing the fortunes of Vitality, or trying to, but things are going from bad to worse. The bomb's been dropped, and that leaves Shox. Shox and a pistol clutch on overpass. We've seen this before. He's well equipped with a P250 on that T side. We've got... Oh my god. That was nasty, but there's 2 more that's possible. We could see more just absolute violence on these big players. He's looking in the toilet. He's going to catch XANTARES. Can he find the pop? He's trying to, but XANTARES
into A here, and this is now where Big have stacked, so Big might have a chance in this one still. Especially with Tizian in this position. This is a good spot.
Yeah, his angle is really brutal. He's made the right play. Misuta's not going to be ready for it. And he looks to swing with his teammate now. Tizian trying to get more done. Bomb's on the floor though. 19 seconds on the clock in a 2 versus 2 make it 1 as Keto is on the side. Will expect this bomb still needs to cross. 1 versus 1 now. He takes the fight. The long spray down. He's still going for it. 9 seconds on the clock. Going for the reload. Quick jiggle. Shox now needs to make the right play here. He thinks he's still by the truck. He's going to lose by time. He's just holding the angle. He's going to die after time.
Oh my god.
You see the patience. The trigger discipline. He sees him. And he waits one.
Will Vitality be ready for it? Shox is at the position.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. Shox going down there is a problem, and they're going to try to take down Tapson. They want this weapon. They need an isolated player. They want to take out his weapon, and they're going to do so. And Tizian's now found a great angle with the bomb. Oh, this is really, really bad for Vitality. They're able to steal away. Now
Vitality are in more of a winning position. RPK with a scout. Something you say every day. That's a very nice grenade though, but Zywoo with the AK-47. Yeah, problem, a big problem. And now RPK has an unknown angle. I don't think he's been spotted. Keto, he's moving around Monster. Maybe he was. He's looking all over the shop actually. He has no idea where he is. He has no kits either. He's got to find him quickly, otherwise this round is over. How does...
Okay, Zywoo up short early on by himself. Now pushing on forward is Keto, but he's stopped by Apex, and looks like Vitality are gaining control of the situation, but there's still good counter utility in place for the side of Big. But as soon as I say that, Tapson swings and his head is taken right off by Zywoo. Oh man, he's almost able to find the kill through the wall onto XANTARES there. And it just leaves Tizian and Surson. There's not too much for them to do here, but Tizian will attempt it. They'll be supported by Surson as they find their first kill into the round. And now he's changing up his position towards this slope area, but excellent flash from Zywoo, supporting his teammates, leaving just Surson in the 1v4, and alright, a clean round for...
These double ops fair now against Vitality, who will get caught by the first one. There's Seyson with the fast timing.
Love that peek. It's so satisfying to do that as a sniper.
And what if Vitality may just have to execute onto the B-bomb site, but with that opportunity... Hello. Speaking of which, they're going to try to make a desperate run to the A site. This is not going to work out, it seems, though. As Keto is holding position. He's going to annihilate all of them here. Oh no, RPK is in so much trouble. Keto...
That makes things very dangerous. We can see there is a smoke outside the door, but Big did a good job to compromise the position of Vitality in that short B position. And a quick 2 burst from XANTARES, who's ready for the third.
Oh my goodness,
doing even more damage.
Shox there. They're going to try to force the issue. XANTARES, though, already spraying, winding it up before they come through, but they managed to trade onto the site, and they actually should be able to get a post plant here now, with Shox and Apex left alive.
25 seconds on the clock.
Short B tunnel. Oh, they're going to go right through the Molotov. Their own Molotov, in fact, so fast is Shox. Gets taken down, though, by Tizian. How much work can he get done from this position? The assist of XANTARES will hold the ground as Tizian capitalizes through the smoke. And they're looking quite good here now, Big, on this hold. I don't know what the hell's going to have to happen to find... Okay, just above the smoke, up on the sandbags. Maybe that's the play. But... the trade is through, and it leaves Zywoo in a 1v3. Scratch that. 1 versus 2.
Because it's Zywoo. The tech line plays. Why?
Finals. Oh, the snap there from Seyson didn't look as confident as you wanted to see it. Oh, the lineup though, that makes up for it for tabseN. And all of a sudden, it's looking really good for Big. 4 versus 1 now.
And now Shox is in a 1 versus 4. Well, there's a nice burst to take XANTARES out, but again, as we said earlier, anyone from Big can clutch. So while that's a big name taken out, there are still 3 dangerous players remaining with 2 AWPs. He looks to, oh, the pre-fire. tabseN's still alive though. 30 seconds, he really has to go full Rambo mode on fast forward to have a chance to win this round. This smoke off the choke point, which kind of commits him to the long play. But he's kind of fishing with this P250 with 40 seconds on the clock. But we can see Shox is starting to flank, and they're going in dry. The grenade has been deployed towards the balcony. I do believe there's a flashbang, but into a crossfire they go. And Misuta is going to run out of bullets. Zywoo on the way. He's still with a CZ up now. He's been taken down, leaving Apex on 1 HP. Now he's 9 HP, leaving Shox in a 1 versus 3. There's so much going on at once. And again, it's Shox in the clutch. We haven't seen one just yet. Not with the pistols, at least, on Overpass. 1v3. tiziaN and tabseN are pretty low, so one must be careful. But I'm sure Shox will be aiming for the head, so that might give them half a chance. Maybe it won't. tiziaN taken out immediately. You can see tabseN hiding on the balcony. They are playing very defensively. Seyson is full health. Around in CT behind the wall. Shox looking for the trade frag, and they are nowhere to be seen. And Shox does not have a kit either, so this is going to be real difficult. He's hiding by the sandbags, but how does he win the round though? It's a nice 1-tap, but I don't think he's going to be winning the round from this. Seyson will chase
to attract some attention, and Swing comes out from Monster at the same time. Good initial kills found. They've got to get all the kills here very quickly. The CTs are really racking up the damage. So there with the smoke, trying to make his way around, using that deagle to try to find an extra kill, but it just won't come his way, as Shox has been on fire in this series so far. And this is a scary situation with that P250. You can't count him out as he dodges back around all over the place here, trying to get the kills. And he
EB creeping. Oh, they're going to get stuck in a tunnel as the flash comes out. No, they'll be beyond it already, but Zywoo is going to do the damage. He's taken 2 out. There's more flashes. Oh, no. Stops him from holding the angle. Looking for a better weapon, Zywoo, trying to do more damage, but the aim punch has got no Kevlar. It will be painful. Apex tries to hop over. Both CTs in the same place. Now, Seyson's pretty low here, so he really needs to play with his teammates. You can see Apex moving towards the barrel, trying to bait for Shox, who has the pistol, only the pistol. Seyson taking a back seat for the time being. He has a Molotov that he could deploy towards barrels later on. In fact, he will hear the rotation. You can see him using a directional sound. In the meantime, Shox is going to not take him out. In fact, Seyson will prevail, as will Big.
Kill though. Oh my god, so much damage exchanged by these 2 teams here. Oh, XANTARES just walks out of Monster. He's going to find the frag, the entry kill, and he's not done just yet. He's an absolute machine as he entries his way forwards on the B side. Eventually he's dealt with, but it leaves just 2, Apex and Shox, as they look to try to anchor these positions. Apex in a fantastic spot there, able to sneak up on them, but it's up to Shox once again, and it's just simply too much. 11-8 now is Big to both Misuta and Apex, who were kind of stacking for info towards bathrooms. Sorry, over towards short B from the B side.
Look at the immediate response from Big. Going into B immediately, they know they have no choice, and the longer they wait, the worse it's going to get for them. They'll make it pretty bad for Vitality, though, unless the barrel play can get something done. Hasn't been detected just yet. Pre-fire is there, though. Very good awareness from Big, and indeed, the map control towards Playground just forced the hand of Big. As soon as their player died, you could see on the radar, I think there was some potential movement towards short B as well, but they just went through Monster, just forced their way into that bomb site. Again, the longer they wait, the worse it gets. Didn't allow Vitality to respond further, and just brute forced around.
XANTARES is on fire with these entries right now.
He's got to be the... Oh, wow. Oh,
there we go.
Oh. Okay.
Forced into it. It's a shame for Seyson.
He can position with AKs as well. You never see it, though. And Shox is in trouble now. Now he's in the bank stairs. You can hold across to the truck, but that won't be necessary for now. Apex is going to swing. Stereo frags for tabseN and tiziaN. A double T's leaving RPKs.
In position to fight, 2 from long, 1 from the party position, and that might set things off. Zywoo fighting, but man, Big, you just can't stop them.
Oh my god, just shut it down.
Deleting everybody. Shox has to put up a great fight at this connector spot. But it looks like Big will just avoid him now as he makes his way towards B.
Smart by Shox.
Like they're a virus. There's no immunity, man. They're just taking over everything.
Shox with a very fast reset there. Able to play with Apex here. They can still win this round. Apex drops Tizian. There's still a couple left though. And oh, beautiful stuff from Apex. Holding his own there in the fights. Able to win 2 1v1s. Leaving it on Searson now. Great shot from Searson. Up to Shox now. Can he finish him off? He's managed to ring his bell, but he's got to get another couple bullets in Searson. Searson though so deadly. Yeah, and he's being teased. Oh, just barely able to escape behind cover for another shot. Can Shox figure this one out? He actually dives off into the stairs. Takes some damage. Doesn't really matter too much at this point as he's up against the AWP. As he repositions, Searson's going to be forced to plant. And he has to take a lot of time here to cover all these positions, as Shox could truly be anywhere at this point. And Searson's going to be committed to planting. How does he do this? Does he try to fake, or will he just go for the hold? He fakes it, he jumps up and dice, and Shox is going to finish him off really well. Shox might get a catch towards bathrooms, and he's just a little bit too slow. But Masuta holds things down towards this B side as the attack is initiated, and he's going to try to play from the water position. Oh, he's so good right now. Oh, Masuta, he's going to make it even better here for his team as he holds things.
This smoke's going to be extremely painful for someone.
Oh.
But for... Oh, wait a minute. Who shot that? Oh, okay. I think that was a tease. I'm pretty sure it was. Shot moving around up close. He manages to ring the bell, but Keto and Tabson clean out the A bomb fight. The Masuta turn to try and clutch it. So far, so good. Can he get the multi-frag? He's got to fall back from the Molotov. Down to 5 HP. Being alive, so important. 3 versus 4. Oh, we've got grenades all over the place. Masuta finally finished off. Apex looking for the biggest transfer of all time, but they're all behind the wall. Apex and RPK now. Been an enemy more grenades, and now it's just Apex. Still going to go for it, and it's not going to work out for him. Match point for Big.
It looks like they'll try to stop this short tunnel push from XANTARES with that boost, but oh, wow.
They were looking for it.
Yeah, XANTARES was ready for it, and I think the player from Connector might have even flashed as well to dismantle the boost. Masuta, though, gets aggressive towards water, and he'll be stopped by XANTARES, who's been excellent thus far in this game. 5v4 advantage for Big, and they're taking so much space towards long already.
With an M4, maybe even a FAMAS, he probably gets that kill. Or even an MP9, but we'll see Keto lurking. Zywoo wins that battle. Okay, another dig comes through, and man, it's looking really hard for Vitality, but somehow they're still in this round. 2 versus 2, Shox and Apex. And I believe there are gun upgrades that are definitely available to them to try to make this work out. I don't know that there's a kit available anywhere, so they're going to have to be quick with this one. Tabson's already lurking around. Apex is going to take down Searson, leaving just Tabson around the bathrooms. They don't know where he is, and he's got all the information. He has all of the information right now. Easy kill onto Apex, but now it's the 1v1. Shox with the MP9 against Tabson on the AK-47. Shox, he has been so intelligent in this game so far. He's going to do something magnificent here. He's just going to go for the push here with the MP9.
Oh my goodness!
He's done that! But does he have time? He doesn't have the kit. That's it. Big have taken the series. There's no kit for Shox. It was a good effort, but it's not good enough. And that's going to be 16 to...